I have been skating the Murda Militia Carlos Bowman 59mm 90A wheels for the last 3 weeks, and I've been skating them probably at least on close to half a dozen sessions. If we go to their website, murdamilitia.com, we can see the 4-pack is very reasonably priced, $31.50. Carlos does get a $5 royalty for every set of wheels sold, so that is pretty cool. Yeah, Carlos is an active duty military member. He's airborne qualified, and his wheel graphics show just that. The profile of the wheel is really nice, and I guess I'll just go ahead and get into kind of my thoughts on the wheels itself. You know, at first, and I'm going to be honest, I almost reached out to Nate. They were nice enough. Nate was nice enough with Murda Militia to send me these set of wheels to check out. And, you know, I was happy to test them out and give my thoughts on them and make this video and make this review. After the first session, you know, a lot of people, when they ride on anti-rocker, especially right after rolling on freestyle, on flat, they say, hey, it feels like I'm rolling around on train tracks. And I almost reached out to Nate after the first session because it really felt like it almost felt like I couldn't turn the first session. Like, it just felt really hard to turn. And, you know, I skated that first session for probably, you know, close to 3 hours. And normally wheels break in pretty well after, you know, at least a couple hours or so, or at most a couple hours. And after that first session, I was a little bit skeptical, to be honest, because they just felt almost too grippy in a way. And they didn't feel, and I'm coming off the BEK bullet profile wheels, which are a lot more bullet profile. They're like a super bullet, and so they seem to turn really well, whereas these are a lot flatter, and so they're a lot more stable. I find myself, I just want to mention this before I forget, as far as toe rolls, like these are really great. The profile, I love these for toe rolls. They're super stable. So let me go back to the train tracks, you know, the turning. I kept skating them. I gave them, like I said, close to half a dozen sessions total. And just let me be clear, like after, you know, that first session, I did not notice that sort of phenomenon on any other session. So I think it might have just been maybe the conditions, the brand new wheels, whatever it was. Once they get broken in, now I like the wheels a lot. And one thing I've heard about these wheels, I've heard a lot of good things about Murda Militia wheels as far as the grip and durability. And I'll say that these are 90A wheels. You know, I saw someone mention in the comments, or someone mentioned on something else, but they're like 90A wheels, but they grip like they're like 88s. And I couldn't agree more. The grip is really good. And you would think, hey, if the grip's really good, like maybe that's at the sacrifice of durability. But I have found, and I've skated these pretty damn hard and on some street, and the durability, that's one of the biggest things I heard about these wheels, is that they are durable. They're long lasting. And so far, that has been my experience. I haven't rotated these. They've held up exceptionally well. So overall, I think it's a really good all-around wheel, especially at this price right now, $31.50, dude, for just a solid all-around, durable, grippy wheel. Yeah, I'm impressed. I had a good time on them. Shout out Carlos. I kind of like the black compound too. I think it looks pretty good on kind of the murdered out, some of the murdered out setups. So yeah, big shout out Carlos, big homie Carlos. Go check him out. I will drop all of Murda Militia's information down in the description below, as well as Carlos, big homie Carlos, with the pro wheel here. So yeah, very cool. Thanks again, Murda Militia, for sending me these to review. I like the wheel. Takes a little bit to break in, I think, just because of the durability, but once you do, they're great wheels. Yeah, if you like a little bit of a rounder, more traditional profile, then give these a shot. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I will see you in the next video, Rollerbooters. Take care. We'll be right back.